Hello, darlings. You're welcome to Z Star Africa, your home of sizzling drama recaps. Today's episode is a sweet one with a fiery twist, as Sachin finally brings the fire down on Rashni, scattering her web of lies and shaking the Desmuk family to the core. Without wasting much time, let's dive straight into the story. The episode begins with Ria clicking a few pictures of her mother-in-law, Renuka. Renuka is eager to take photos with her other two daughters-in-law, deliberately excluding Sayali. However, Sayali gently fixes Renuka's floral garland, a small gesture that instantly melts her heart. Touched by Sayali's warmth, Renuka agrees to click a photo with her as well. Later, Sachin, Sayali, and Akash insist that Renuka eat more sweets, even though she claims to be on a diet. They don't want her to restrict herself during the wedding celebrations. The Desmuk family enjoys the wedding night of Kishore's daughter to the fullest. Meanwhile, Kishore arrives and feels delighted seeing their happiness. He wishes to introduce them to the groom's uncle, but at the same time the main cook falls ill. As a result, Sultan gets busy managing the kitchen. Once again, the Desmuks miss the chance to meet him. Akash decides to gift something personal to the bride and groom and is advised to give cash to Kishore. Around the same time, Sachin enters the kitchen to fetch a glass of warm water but narrowly misses seeing Sultan, who has stepped out to buy vegetables. Soon, Sachin notices a few men planning to secretly drink alcohol during the wedding night. Curious, Sachin shows interest in having a drink as well. Tejas spots a bottle of alcohol in Sachin's hand and immediately rushes to Renuka, twisting the situation. Renuka assumes Sachin is about to consume alcohol and criticizes him harshly, branding him an alcoholic. She informs Persh too, leaving him shocked and disappointed. Worried about their reputation, Renuka urges Persh to stop Sachin before they face humiliation at Kishore's house. Persh asks Sayali to keep a close watch on Sachin, fearing he might create trouble. Meanwhile, Sachin bumps into the group that was about to drink alcohol. The glass spills onto his clothes, leaving him smelling strongly of alcohol. Sayali and others misunderstand the situation and scold Sachin for drinking. Tejas openly accuses him of consuming alcohol, humiliating him in front of everyone. This accusation escalates into a heated argument. Sayali intervenes and reprimands Sachin for yet another controversy, even though he insists he is innocent. Amid this tension, a suspicious couple enters the wedding hall with a hidden agenda. Their sole intention is to steal the expensive gold jewelry worn by guests. They quietly discuss their plan, deciding to use sharp knives and scissors to cut chains discreetly, while remaining alert about CCTV cameras and people around them. Sachin feels deeply hurt that his own wife doubts him. However, Sayali soon softens her stance with gentle words and affection, calming him down. Sachin is then asked to escort Bhavna to the dais. While he prepares, Sayali goes to the bride's room to bring Bhavna. Elsewhere, Rashni notices that Tejas is still busy eating. Instead of stopping him, she encourages him. Her patience wears thin when Tejas eats her ice cream as well. At that moment, Rashni realizes that for Tejas, food and his mother seem more important than anything else. Trying to pacify her, Tejas quickly reassures her that she is his top priority. As the wedding rituals begin, Persh questions Sachin directly about whether he has consumed alcohol. Sachin firmly denies touching a single drop. Renuka taunts him, stating that his past behavior has ruined his image to the extent that no one trusts him anymore. Persh struggles to control the growing argument and restore peace during the auspicious ceremony. Meanwhile, Sayali reaches the bride's room, where Bhavna's friends thank her for efficiently managing everything. At that moment, the same suspicious woman enters the room and gets into a minor argument with Sayali. Sayali notices a strange object in the woman's hand and grows suspicious. Once the ceremony begins, Sayali shares her doubts with Sachin, and together they start observing everything closely. Sachin praises Sayali for her sharp instincts. Later, the suspicious woman breaks the lock of the bride's room and steals jewelry from a drawer. Shortly afterward, Sayali enters the room but fails to notice anything unusual, as the thief has already fled. Eventually, Bhavna's wedding concludes successfully. One by one, Persh, Renuka, Tejas, and Rashni leave for home. Sachin and Sayali remain behind as Sayali still senses something is wrong. Wearing black glasses to avoid attention, she spots the suspicious couple trying to escape. Realizing the truth, Sachin and Sayali catch them red-handed. During the struggle, Sayali gets injured while bravely confronting the thieves. Soon, others join in and help overpower the criminals. Later, Kishore informs Sultan about how Sachin and Sayali recovered the stolen jewelry. Unaware that they are the same couple, Sultan expresses a desire to personally congratulate them. Soon after, Sachin and Sayali are shocked when they unexpectedly spot Sultan at the wedding venue. The moment Sachin sees him, memories flood back, his odd behavior, excessive talkativeness, and lack of sophistication. They immediately realize Sultan's presence is no coincidence. Sultan, too, understands he has been recognized. In front of everyone, Sachin and Sayali maintain a respectful facade. Later, they take Sultan aside and aggressively confront him. Unable to withstand the pressure, Sultan confesses that he has never traveled abroad and was forced by Rashni to pose as her uncle. Sachin warns him to reveal the truth in front of the entire family. The next morning, Sachin and Sayali gather the family. Sachin narrates a dramatic story, keeping everyone confused before finally announcing that he has found Rashni's so-called uncle. When Sultan enters, Renuka and Parsh welcome him warmly, questioning him about Dubai and his supposed legal case. Rashni turns pale but continues pretending. Sachin gives Rashni one last chance to confess, but she repeats her lies. Finally, the truth is exposed. Sultan is not from Dubai but a local mutton shop owner. Furious and heartbroken, Renuka slaps both Rashni and Sultan. Sultan breaks down and admits everything. Tejas is shattered while Parsh feels deeply betrayed. Sultan apologizes sincerely and leaves. Sachin reminds Renuka of how blindly she trusted Rashni. Rashni is questioned again but remains silent. Enraged and devastated, Renuka throws Rashni out of the house. When Rashni refuses to leave, Renuka forcefully pushes her out and locks the door. Tejas, provoked and heartbroken, finally confronts Rashni outside. Broken and unable to accept the betrayal, Tejas ends his relationship with her. That's a wrap, fams. See you in the next. Much love.